Holmes not able to finish the layup. Perez trying to get into the paint again. McIntosh crosses him up, steps back, fires, no good. Perez with the nice rebound, puts it up, and a foul is called. Great work down low by John Perez, who's done a nice job on Tyrone Carter tonight, the leading scorer for the Blue Devils. Only 4 points tonight, Keith.
Yep, great defense by the entire Plattsburgh team.
Joe Monahan leads the way with 6 for the Blue Devils. McIntosh now with 11. Okay. I've done a couple of JV games. I've done a couple of varsity scrimmages before. And then...
so some high school. Absolutely,
yeah. And then over the... Well, not over the summer, but later in like the second semester, I've done some AAU tournaments. Okay. Which are more, you know, 6th, 7th graders, 8th graders sometimes. Hodgson in the corner for 3. It's off the mark. Manning's skying for the rebound, and they're going to get him for a loose ball foul as he came in a little overzealous.
Tries to jump over.
Coach Curl, hands on his head, can't believe it. Nice aggressive rebound try for Chris Manning as he skied high for that one.
Coach Curl going, he can jump high.
It's not his fault he can jump high. Mike Mitchell will enter the game now for Chris Manning. Mitchell talking to Shamoy McIntosh.
It's a valid argument by Coach Curl.
Absolutely. And we're going to have an offensive foul on Amir Billups, whose night just keeps getting worse. Good job by Jordan Moody as he smiles going down the court. Knowing he baited Billups into that one. Good defenders will do that. They will bait the offensive player into making them commit a foul.
And Billups will take a seat as Paris checks into the game for him.
Mitchell controlling now for the Cardinals. He's guarded by Paris. Going to call a foul on Kashmir. It's going to still be Plattsburgh ball. And they swing it to Hodgson. Plattsburgh doing a nice job swinging the ball around. Hodgson getting a nice look on the baseline, a little too strong. Perez with the rebound. Good positioning there by Perez. And they're going to stay Plattsburgh ball. Good job by Perez to let that one go. Knew it was going to be off the Blue Devils, so he just let it go, and Plattsburgh will retain possession and a new shot clock. With 15:04 left to go in the second half. 51-32, Plattsburgh leading by 19. So now Mike Mitchell will set it up for the Cardinals. We know McIntosh never afraid to shoot, puts it up a little strong. It's going to be a blue foul. Loose ball foul on the rebound. Ball underneath. Kind of interesting, Keith. I don't know if you saw, but the referee was right on the back of the huddle from Plattsburgh State, and so was this one for Fredonia. Usually when I'm a referee, I like to keep my distance a little bit away from those crazy coaches. I'll stand about the foul line. I'll be like, first horn, all right, whatever. Or I'll stand at midcourt, something, you know, kind of neutral. I don't get right up into the back of those huddles. It's a dangerous place to be.
Could be saying some bad things about you.
Maybe that's what they're looking for. A nice pass there by the Blue Devils and a shot in and out. Perez just fumbling around the rebound, finally corrals it.
Almost couldn't handle that rebound there.
Another bad pass there from McIntosh. They get it down low to Perez, gets it out to Moody. All right, it's just calmly taken out by Mitchell. 20 seconds to shoot here on the shot clock.
Usually Moody likes to take that shot there, but he's trying to get rid of some clock. Slow it down.
I think that's what they want. Maybe that's what Coach Curl said. Foul there by Monahan. I was going to say he was a little overzealous on the pass there to John Perez in the lane. And they're now in the bonus. So Plattsburgh will be shooting free throws from here on out. And does not bode well for the Blue Devils.
No, absolutely not. As Shafar Fields checks into the game.
Trailing by 19. Plattsburgh can take time off the clock, or excuse me, add to their lead with the clock stopped.
John Perez with 9.8 points per game, 7.2 rebounds. The junior.
Adding to his average
absolutely
today with 11 points. having a strong game. He's been hot of late, as our man TJ Winters has alluded to.
Yep. Great rebound there in Perez.
Absolutely. Only 6'3", which is, to you might be monstrous, but to most of these other guys, that's guard status right there.
I'm a measly 5'6", 5'7".
Oh, 5'7" on a good day, huh? Harris from downtown answers right back.
With Mitchell in his face.
Plattsburgh swinging it around, looking for a good shot. McIntosh will get a decent look. Well, any shot on the court is decent for him. It's going to be an offensive foul. Mike Mitchell standing his ground.
And it seems like at least once per game, Mitchell will get one of those calls.
He seems like a smaller Jared Jeffries. Maybe more like a Muggsy Bogues. A nice move there, and Kevin Moore stamping his feet right in the face of the official. Correa's got a strap broken right now on his shoe. Maybe unvelcroed. Correa never afraid to shoot three. Neither is Jordan Moody, who puts it in from downtown. Great setup there from Jordan Moody.
Now, Greg, with this being a home and home with a game tomorrow against Buff State and Plattsburgh up 56-35, when is it going to be a good time to start resting some players for tomorrow?
I would say at about the maybe the 5 or 6 minute mark, and there's Mitchell going up against the bigger Rogers and taking the ball away. Quickly ahead.
Got
the field. Perez lays it up. No good.
Oh, no foul there either.
That was a clean block. That looked like a clean block. I don't think I would have made a call on that one. Clark had the shot, gives it up to Rogers, up and under. A nice move right around Fields.
I thought I heard some skin there, but I have these huge headphones on. Maybe I heard
True,
it.
It's hard to hear anything with these things on. Kalik Parker will enter the game, along with Case for the Blue Devils, and Amir Billups back into the game. See if he can turn his rare poor game around. Last 11 minutes to go. 9 seconds to shoot on the shot clock for the Plattsburgh State Cardinals. Correa able to get it into Mitchell. Mitchell going to have to make some quick decisions here. Parker rising and firing from downtown. Got it! Kalik Parker from downtown. He has been on fire tonight, Keith.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He's 3 for 4, right?
He might be. No, he missed two.
He missed two? Okay,
yeah,
so
missed
3
two.
for 5.
3 for 5. But collectively, the Plattsburgh State Cardinals just continuing their hot shooting from downtown. 2 possessions in a row. And speaking of three-pointers, there's Monahan putting a 3 in. He's got 9 points on the game. 2 straight possessions. Moody and then Parker, as the shot clock winding down, able to knock down a 3. So the 3-point shooting has looked New York Knicks-esque tonight. Parker will try from the same exact spot, just a little bit short. Looked like he got hit a little bit. Manning even stands up, says, "Hey, ref, he got hit on the arm." Manning, a nice defensive disruption and a flop there by Monahan. Fields with the pump fake. Looking to throw it down, not there, but he will get fouled. And the bench gets up for that one. Tibbs not looking around for a shot. 15 seconds left in the shot clock. Kalik Parker never afraid to shoot. They try to get it down low to Tibbs. Tibbs with the baseline jumper off the mark. Air ball. Monahan quickly ahead the other way. And it's going to be an offensive foul as Tyrone Parker puts it in, but it will not count. Mike Mitchell, his second of the game there, Keith.
Yeah, great job by Mitchell. Set his feet and take the blow there.
Always willing to give up his body.
Let out a little moan, too, there. A little groan, I should say.
You got to love that about a player. That's why Coach Kerr loves his kid.
Almost like a little net. Could be a little annoying net on defense.
Absolutely.
I'm sure he wouldn't be, he wouldn't take to that reference, but.
No. Fields driving, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. So good job by Fields to keep taking the ball to the basket, being very aggressive here in the second half. Mitchell with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Parker with a pump fake.
Oh,
and an ill-advised pass there by Parker. Fields maybe should have met that pass.
Case made like almost a cornerback there, intercepting around.
Alley-oop. Got it! Monahan to Tyrone Parker, he throws it down. Great connection there by Monahan and Clark.
Another pretty alley-oop for Fredonia, who opened the game with one. They opened the game with a reverse alley-oop.
Reverse dunk.
Reverse dunk.
Alley-oop.
It was yeah, reverse dunk alley-oop, same thing.
Fields strong to the basket, no good. Jabbar Fields has been taking people off the dribble so far in this second half, able to get in the line 3 straight possessions.
So, Greg, I asked you when was a good time to rest for Plattsburgh. When should Fredonia wave the
Concede?
white flag? Yeah, and concede here.
If they don't get it to within, I'd say 12 to 15 points with 3 minutes to go, 4 minutes to go, I'd say, all right, then you wave the white flag and you start, pulling your starters, getting your reserves in there. Fields able to knock down the first. Looking to get into double digits now. He's got 9. Got it. He's got 10 points on the game. So Plattsburgh now enjoying an 18-point lead.
Okay.
There's one time where Pat Shaughnessy, the star, who I played with for 4 years, star second baseman, as Tyrone Carter shoots the 1-1, no good. Who, for our freshman year, actually. We were playing in Fredonia, no less.
Oh, wow.
I think it was. Was it Fredonia? No, I don't think it. Maybe it wasn't. I don't remember where it was exactly. I think it was.
Important.
Yeah, not important. But he slid into home, and he got called out. And he argued for a second, and then went back to home plate, wiped off home plate for him, and then went back to the dugout. Mike Mitchell with a 3 off the mark, and Coach Dory. I don't think I've ever seen him more mad, especially at a freshman to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, blocked by Perez on the 3-point attempt by LaShore, and both team members right there. And Parker gives it up to O'Shea, throws it back up to Parker a little bit too high.
O'Shea trying to get fancy there with Parker, his roommate.
And O'Shea with the block. No, they're going to call a foul. 5:20 left to go in the regulation. Plattsburgh enjoying a 17-point lead, I believe. If my math is correct.
Where's your math, Greg?
Is it?
Yep, you got it.
All right, good. And now it's a 15-point lead as Tyrone Carter gets down the lane.
Let's hope you're not controlling the scoreboards over at the Fan.
So I'm not.
Again, we're both communication majors. Reason why we're not doing math.
John Perez with a nice curl. And a foul by Gary Tibbs. A nice foul on the miss there by Gary Tibbs.
Great job by Tibbs not to give up on that play.
First 2 points of the evening. Billy O'Shea, good defense on Monahan. Kicks it out to Cashmere, who cashes in on the 3. So now the lead is only 14 for the Plattsburgh State Cardinals. This is where, you've got to keep your guys in now, Keith.
And Cashmere continuing to have a strong game.
Absolutely. Him and Monahan are keeping the Blue Devils in the game right now. Yeah, Gary Tibbs there. It was at the end of the shot clock. Had to throw it up.
Yep.
It would have been nice to see Mike Mitchell if he would have noticed where the shot clock was at and him put up the shot rather than Gary Tibbs taking a shot that he's really not accustomed to taking. So we've got 3:47 left here. Plattsburgh only with a 12-point lead now, Keith. 65-53. Fredonia has made it a game and trying to prove your 5% odds wrong now.
Do you think the 5% go up a little bit here?
I think a little bit right now. 12.
12? All right, random number 12.
No. I'm saying 12-point lead
okay,
now.
I say 12%.
No, I'd say their chance of coming back 20, 30%.
20, 30? All right.
Yeah. You never asked me who
oh, yeah, you're going to play that game now.
Yeah,
Greg.
you never asked me how much percent, so I can't be wrong in this situation, right?
And our great advisor, Peter Enzel.
Looking on intently. Plattsburgh just trying to look to take some time off the clock, maybe work the ball around a little bit, get a good shot. Manning's back in the game now with Perez. Little surprising to see Billy O'Shea out there still, maybe, but he hasn't played too bad. O'Shea controlling now. 10 seconds left to shoot. Trying to find an opening, and Perez dribbles it off his foot. Billy O'Shea, 5 seconds to shoot, puts it on the floor. Pump fake, got to put it up. Finds himself wide open, not there. Perez with the rebound, puts it up and in. Phillips just cannot get anything going today. Second leading scorer on this team, only has 3 points. Tyrone Clark only with 8. Rough game for Fredonia so far. And they've stuck around. They're only down 15, now down 14 as Phillips gets that one to go. Fredonia applying pressure again. Mitchell very patient, able to break it himself, gets it over to his roommate. And now Mitchell will hold it near the timeline. Keith, this is going to be a good win for Plattsburgh. A good in-conference win. Gets the team that's right behind them. Might set them apart a little bit.
Whenever you get the opportunity to get a conference win, it's always huge.
And a nice pass by Hodgson. Puts it up and in by John Perez. Again.
So, Greg, 1:20 remaining. Plattsburgh up 16.
Great look there from Ezra Hodgson.
Is it time to take out maybe John Perez?
It might be. And here we're going to see this one again. A nice look there by Ezra Hodgson, able to put it up and get it to Perez, and he absorbs the contact, able to put it in. He will go to the line for one more.
72-56.
Just rims out on the free throw. Oddie getting across the timeline, and that will be it. A nice conference win for the Plattsburgh State Cardinals here at Memorial Hall Gymnasium on the campus of SUNY Plattsburgh.
An impressive win for the Cardinals.
Absolutely a nice win over a conference opponent. They now move to 2-1 in the conference. That will put them in the upper echelons as they move to 6-2 overall, 2-1 in the conference. Geneseo ahead of them right now at 1-0. Oswego, they'll put them right with Oswego. They'll put ahead of Oswego because they've already beaten Oswego, who's 2-1.
Yep.
Portland 2-1. They'll put that below them. So they'll probably be around third place right now, fourth place right now. And then Buff State at the top of the conference at 2-0. So a solid win here, Keith. They will gather at midcourt as they usually do.
Yep.
As a group.
And stick with us as we're going to have Justine Alamonis here with an interview.
Either Kalik Parker or John Perez. John Perez, who had a phenomenal game today. And Keith, nice balanced scoring by the Cardinals today.
Nothing new here, Greg.
Absolutely. It's just, the same thing.
This team has, we sound like broken records. This team
Absolutely
has a lot of depth. And they're going to balance out the scoring the whole season.
And John Perez paces the Cardinals with 18 points today. Shamoy McIntosh had a nice game with 12. Fields with 10.
Just Kume.
Moody had 7. Parker with 12. Correa with 3. Hodgson with only 3. But
we meet again.
I think we are going to send it over to Justine right now, who is standing with John Perez. All right, well, thank you, Justine. Appreciate that interview. Nice interview with John Perez. He is not even 100% right now, Keith.
Yeah, and he's
what is he going to look like when he's at 100%?
Playing lights out, absolutely. And, I think it's great to hear him talk like he did. Just talking like a leader. The first question was, his first answer was, well, everybody needs to get a good night rest because we have a big game tomorrow.
Absolutely. They realize that they have a big game tomorrow.
That's Buff State, and you can see that game here on PSTV.
Buff State, we've got that at 4 o'clock for you tomorrow on PSTV. Buff State leading the conference right now. They are 2-0, 4-1 overall. A nice, great win. Keith, what do you think they can carry over to tomorrow's game?
Well, hopefully the ball movement. Hopefully Chris Manning comes out and has another great game. These guys do need to get their rest. They played 2 away games last week, and they struggled in the second game. So hopefully they can rest up. They're home. They don't have to go on a long bus ride. So go back, have a late-night snack, and then go to bed.
Absolutely. That would be very helpful. And like John Perez said, eliminate the turnovers. I think they'll be okay. It's going to be a tough matchup against Buffalo State. If they can get a win, they will move to 3-1 in the conference. Be very, very good for everybody's confidence and morale, as John Perez spoke of.
It would be a great start to the season league-wise.
Absolutely. So we are going to wrap it up. I am Greg Larner for Keith King. I got it right this time. You've been watching PSTV. This has been a broadcast from Memorial Hall Gymnasium. We will see you back here at 2 p.m. for the women's game and 4 p.m. for the men's game. Have a great night.